Hello, welcome to What the Craft. I'm Marie, an American expat living in Portugal. I'm addicted to crafting, and these are my weekly updates. This week, we're back in Portugal, and sadly, I think the weather is shittier here than it was in Ireland. Go figure. So, I'm drinking. It's past 7 here, and I'm also celebrating the fact that I am starting a new part time job next week in the wine industry. So, cheers to me. I'm happy to report that in Ireland, I did not buy anything more than what I reported in my last video. So, thumbs up, getting better. And I am mentally prepared to do the last sewist standing, which starts in February. And basically, you make a pledge to not buy any fabric. Heavyweights are no fabric, no patterns, no notions. Lightweight is you can, it's just no buying fabric. So that starts soon. I'll put a link to that in the description. My other updates mainly have to do with Tauko magazine. The latest issue, number 18, has come out. I am actually in this magazine. There is a little picture of me in the community spotlight. And also for this issue, I participated in the make and share. It's the fifth time I've done their make and share. Basically, the sewists are given previews of the patterns that are going to be in that current issue. And we're allowed to pick one or two designs that we want to sew before the magazine comes out. And then we are given the pattern for free to test out. We send them any feedback about um, instructions or pattern piecing. And then we send them pictures that they can use in their website or their magazine. For this issue, I did this pattern called the Roos. It is they're pockets that you can attach to belts. These are just great. They are a low waist pattern by Liz Haywood, and these are actually big enough where you can fit a wine bottle in it. This is made from a dishcloth that my friend Melissa had silkscreened for me. It's based on the Depeche Mode song Personal Jesus. Things I finished this week included a baby blanket that I crocheted and blocked. I can't show that because I'm not sure when I will give it to the recipient. So I'll show this some other time. The other thing I finished, well, I started this today and I finished it. It is a little dress for a toddler. I'm going to a toddler's 2-year-old birthday party tomorrow. You tie it on the side, and it's one of those transitional garments where it can be a dress when she's 2, but she can grow into it and it can be more of a shirt later. I, of course, put a pocket in it because I feel like no one can have enough pockets. I got a little plushie to put in there. Besides that, oh, no, the other thing I started was I finally started Matt Wilder's tessellated heart. It'll be a 3D sculpture. The original pattern is made to be a purse, but I think I'm gonna make it more of a wall hanging. And it'll look good like next to this quilt that my friends made me. For winter of care and repair, I dyed a couple things navy. So this originally was a pillowcase that was light blue and it had some bleach stains on it. A friend of mine gave it to me so that I could sew doggy beds into it, but I actually felt like I needed more pillowcases. So I dyed that navy to match our sheets. And then I dyed this pair of shorts for Rob. It looked like he had maybe sat on the edge of a pool and there was some fading in the butt. So it looked funny when he wore them. They're originally kind of more of a blue and white pattern. I think they turned out great. I used Dylon machine pods, they get my approval 100%. I did finally redeem my free PDF pattern that I won from the Sew Upcycle 25 challenge. It was a pattern from Sew Over It, and I picked their newest pattern, which is the Stevie Slipover. It comes with 2 options of like a V-neck or just a wrap. I will probably make it in sweatshirt material. And then the other thing that I purchased was the Bestie bag pattern. I purchased that while we were in Ireland because his parents had a printer. So I was going to print it while I was there. But then after I downloaded it, I realized it was 58 pages. And I didn't want to be carrying around half a ream of paper around Europe, nor did I want to bother them to print 58 pages. I'm currently wearing a Tauko pattern. It is the that is a me made. It's from their Tauko magazine #1. Okay, I think that's all I've got for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Drop me a line and tell me what you've been crafting. And in the meantime, craft on.